Hey, it's Dianel. My entire life has led up to this moment right now. And by my entire life, I mean the past year. Last year, around this time, Sabrina Carpenter, you might have heard of that little girl, released a holiday EP titled Fruitcake that went a little bit under the radar, but that was when Sabrina Carpenter wasn't Sabrina Carpenter, you know? In that past year, Sabrina Carpenter has amassed just an exorbitant amount of stardom and recognition and exposure. And today, she has a Christmas Netflix special coming out titled A Nonsense Christmas. And I can assure you that these songs will be in that Christmas special. Fruitcake has got to be one of the best holiday EPs, or holiday projects really, ever. It's not talked about, and it should be, and it will. Mark my words. Today, as I usually do, I'm going to rank the tracks on Fruitcake. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I like them. Without further ado, happy holidays, and let's get into the video. Alright, starting off at the bottom of the pyramid, we have White Christmas. Is this song beautiful? Yes. Does she sound amazing singing it? Yes. It's not bad, by any means. It's just, honestly, to be honest, a cover. It just made sense to put it at the end of the pyramid because every other song is original for the most part and brings something new to the table. And even though this was a beautiful cover, beautiful rendition of this lovely and well-loved Christmas song, it's not the best thing we got on this EP in my opinion. Second to last on the pyramid, we have A Nonsense Christmas. I think it was a genius idea for Sabrina to take her, at the time, her most viral song, which is crazy to think that Nonsense was Sabrina Carpenter's most viral song at one point. How quickly can you take your clothes off pop quiz? Those nonsense outros, and they aren't even a thing anymore. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You were bigger than the whole sky, for real. Her taking her most viral song and Christmasifying it, genius. This woman, yeah, she's funny. Yeah, she's witty. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's smart as fuck. I feel like the song low-key has more creative innuendos than the OG Nonsense track, but they're both a lot of fun. I Need a Charles Dickens is crazy. Girl. But it works, and it's really good. It's clever as it's just, I don't know what to tell you, other than she ate. However, similar to White Christmas, it is a song that kind of already exists. All these other songs on top of it are original and stick out more because of that. Moving on though, last song on the bottom tier, we have Is It New Year's Yet? Is It New Year's Yet is a bop. It's kind of realistic, low-key. I remember when this album came out last year, I was like, wow, it resonates. It's just all these holidays are happening, and you, to be honest, couldn't care less. You're so down in the trenches that you just want the new year to start. You just want it to be January 1st so you can have a fresh start, even though time is an illusion and fresh starts aren't real in terms of time, because time is fake. It's nice to have that little reset every 365 days. But those couple months before are rough because they're all about celebrating and having a good time. But if you're not having a good time, you want to skip past it. This bop of a song really encapsulates that so well. Why is it on the bottom tier? I don't know. There's only 5 songs on here. They're all good. Don't sue me. This is the one where she mentions the EP title. Love when a song mentions the title of the project. It really just scratches a part of my brain. It's like when they say the name of the movie in the movie. I'm just like, oh, wow, that's that. They did the thing. Up next, we have Cindy Lou Who. This is kind of one of her most heartbreaking songs ever. It can honestly, and it's also a song, I feel like the only song on here that can pass as not a holiday song. Yes, it's called Cindy Lou Who, but literally other than the fact that it's called Cindy Lou Who, it's really just a song about heartbreak. It's honestly really fucking sad. And first of all, one of my favorite lyrics ever. It's literally 20 seconds into the song, but I hear that lyric and I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be fucked up. When she's like, there's red and green everywhere, but I'm so blue, Cindy Lou Who. First of all, banger. Shakespeare or Sabrina Carpenter, I really don't I really can't tell. Like red and green because Christmas. Like me explaining this to you like you're 5 years old and like literally don't understand the most obvious like songwriting. But I just really like those lyrics. But she's so like she's red and green. There's red and green everywhere because it's Christmas. But she's blue because she's sad because her man's went to Cindy Lou. Like that's some rough stuff. It's honestly just such a tragically beautiful song. It just sounds so good, but like the lyrics are absolutely devastating. And I sit here and I think about Sabrina Carpenter and like her songs, and I feel like her ballads are not appreciated as much as they should because she knows how to work herself around a ballad or like a slow, sad song. Like obviously Cindy Lou Who, one of her best, if not her best. Dumb and Poetic is like top tier and we don't talk about it enough. Literally, why don't we talk about it enough? It's just like insane. She's sick. And this song isn't higher because of how sad it is. These other two are a lot more upbeat and more cheery, but I really do still appreciate the song so much. And it's great storytelling. I don't know what to say. And low-key, come to think about it now, this song is such an interesting antithesis to Taste. Because in Taste, she's like this other girl that this guy went to after he broke up with his like long-term girlfriend, and he goes back to the girlfriend and Sabrina's like, okay, whatever, you're just gonna have to taste me when he's kissing you. Like every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. Like I'm going to always be there. Like I am there and you will always feel me. But in Cindy Lou Who, Sabrina isn't the other girl. She was the previous girl and she's talking to the new girl and she's just like, damn, this guy's gonna end up with you. Now he loves you and he was with me. Like I can't fathom that happening. Like I don't understand how that happened. This song, the way this song ends though is up. When she's like, the snow's gonna fall and the tree's gonna glisten and I'm gonna puke at the thought of you kissing. And I'm gonna puke at the thought of you kissing? You just have to taste me when he's kissing you? Hello? Like, are we not seeing this? That's crazy. Like, that's just such a crazy juxtaposition. But anyway, the snow's gonna fall and the tree's gonna glisten and I'm gonna puke at the thought of you kissing. The boy who I love is now in love with you. Cindy Lou Who. Mic drop. Literally mic drop. And she does, because that's where the song ends. Like, it's beautiful ballad. Like, what the fuck? It's insane. It's sickening. All right, up next we have Santa Doesn't Know You Like I Do. Turn this shit up. Turn this shit up. This song is such a f***ing bop. And yeah, it's like low-key a little bit sad. Like low-key, she's like professing her feelings about this guy that you can kind of tell like doesn't really care about her that much. But it's a banger. It's a banger. And the music video for this video is really cute. I was so happy when this song got a music video. It's so romantic. Even though there's like subtleties of like, ooh, does he like love me? But it's just like, Santa doesn't, it's just the whole concept of her being like, Santa Claus, this bitch is like getting you presents. He doesn't even know you like I do. Like, I've been there more than Santa Claus. Like, what are we doing here? I love how Santa is her op. But yeah, I just think the song is really cute. It's really romantic. It's really fun. And the production on this is amazing. Because it's like upbeat and like dancey, while like the lyrics are low-key a little bit, I don't want to say sad. Like, they're not sad necessarily, but they're a little somber. So like, yeah, that contrast is really good. I love an upbeat production with like devastating lyrics. Like, that is my cup of tea. Please confuse the hell out of me. Like, why am I shaking ass and crying at the same time? It's giving Ariana twerking on stage while singing Thank You Next. The top song on Fruitcake, one of the best Christmas songs out there, I said what I said, is Buy Me Presents. Opening this song with, if you were a wise man, baby, you should drop every other ho, 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 and put me on top. Every other ho, ho, ho. You expect me to believe that she isn't a poet? Every other ho, 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 and put me on top? Like, that is just crazy work. Like, that's crazy. That's a crazy pen game. Literally, I can never forget, like, hearing that for the first time. I was sad. Like, I sat up. And I was like, oh, this is serious. This song, I know I've been making a lot of comparisons to Short and Sweet, but like it's literally like while I'm talking about it and like thinking about these songs, because like at the end of the day they could be about the same person, so it makes sense that there would be similarities. But like in this song, she's like, if you don't want to treat me right, if you don't want to get me presents, like if you don't want to do nice things for me, don't worry, I got this other bitch. I don't know if you know him, he's a little bit older, so whatever. He's got a dad bod, so kind of hot. He lives in the North Pole. He like works in a workshop. I don't need you. It's funny that the little guy she's talking about is literally fucking Santa Claus, and she's talking about Santa Claus getting her presents. That's just like, it's just like objectively funny. This song is like more unserious, but Good Graces is like a more serious version of like the same idea, where she's talking to this guy and she's like, what don't you understand? Like, I got a roster, so the second you start acting funny and like start treating me like shit, bye. If you want me to stick by your side, like stay in my good graces. So yeah, like it's funny that that's kind of it's kind of like the same concept, but like two completely like polar opposites. Like one song is like a cheeky song about how like how she's like dating Santa Claus, or like thinks Santa Claus is hot and he's gonna get her presents if you don't. The other one's like, literally treat me like shit, bye, there's other men, which is fun. Her just dadifying Santa Claus is so fucking fun. Like, she's just funny. The chorus to the song is so addicting, and her ad-libs are just like top tier. Like, this is all around just a good song. I was talking about the production in Santa Doesn't Know You Like I Do. The production in Buying Me Presents goes fucking stupid. Like, this is a beautifully produced song. Like, it's so good. All in all though, like, all these songs, like, they're all so good. Like, it's just like, this isn't one of those EPs that like people just rush out like to make money. I feel like, I mean, maybe she did want to make a buck, but it was a well-produced project and very underrated. And honestly, it was probably because Sabrina Carpenter wasn't the person she is at the time. But I think it's going to be insane how this project over the years, but especially now with this holiday special coming out today, Nonsense Christmas on Netflix, with that coming out, these songs are going to go stupid on TikTok. Like, I just know it. And I can't wait. And every year after. It's just so fun about Christmas projects and albums and singles. Like, they all take a life of themselves every fucking year. Like, they just resurrect. That's why Mariah Carey is like still making millions of dollars and like not releasing music. Really. Except that All I Want for Christmas Is You check clears every single year, no doubt. That was my ranking of Fruitcake by Sabrina Carpenter. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. If you didn't, keep it to yourself. Just kidding. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.